Hi folks, and welcome back to part 5 of our video series on custom table cells, or custom table view cells. So we've set up almost everything. We have our storyboard all ready to go. We also have our 2 classes all set up, and it's now time to start doing the real work, and that's setting up the actual table view controller so that we spit out the correct type of cell. So, the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to make an array of just icon names. So I'll actually call it the icon names. And I'm going to make that an array of strings, and it's going to equal a null array. I have to specify the type here because I'm not specifying any data. If I had put some sample data here, then I could have skipped that. The next thing I want to do is make sure that anytime this array changes, that my table view gets updated. So let's do self.table view. Whoops, what's going on here? Oh, of course. We need to do what? Come on, guys, you should have told me. Did set. Okay, now we're going to do self.tableview.reload. Okay, so anytime we add data to this array, it's going to trigger a reload. Okay, so let's just do some of the mundane stuff. We have one table. We have one section, and that section contains how many rows? Well, that'll just be self.iconnames.count. Now, a lot of the work is going to have to be done in here. So, in the past, we've always only DQ'd one type of cell, but this time we're going to be DQing 2 types of cells. So in actual fact, I'm going to be doing here an if something, then we're going to do this, and then I'm going to have else. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to copy this into both blocks so that we're ready to go. So let's tab this and let's tab this. Okay, our if is what? We want to know if we have an image, right? So we want to know if we have an image. How can I check that? Well, let's do a let the image. And let's try to instantiate a UI image from a name. So we have UI image. I'm just going to move this here. Image. Name. Let me start again here. UI image. Named. And it's going to be named what? It's going to be named as self.the icon names index path.row. So, I've now tried to build an image based on the string in the icon names. If that works out, I'm going to make what type of cell. So let's go back and see our cell types. So right here, if I look at my cell, we have an identifier of cell with icon. So, if we have a valid image, we're going to be DQing a cell with icon, and we're going to typecast it to a what? To a table cell with icon. Table cell with icon. And let's just minimize this a bit. Let's open some stuff up here. Okay, so I now have the right cell, so I need to add two things to this cell. I need to add what? The image, which is going to be equal to the image, the one from here. Right, so I'm saying, notice the image came up because it knows that it's a table view cell with icon. And then I'm also going to do cell dot the image dot, not dot, the name dot text, cell dot the name, I spelled it wrong, dot text is equal to self dot the name square bracket dot row. Ooh, okay, so if we have an image, we must have this type of cell. So let's do the else. Let's go back to the main storyboard. Let's open up our attributes and let's grab the identifier for this cell and its cell without icon. So let's go back here, and this time it's going to be this, and it's going to be as what? As table cell without icon. So we have with icon and without icon. The one with icon is pretty much exactly the same as this. Minus my spelling error. So there we go. So whenever we try and get a cell, we first check if the corresponding name has an icon by trying to build it. If it does, we show the icon. If it doesn't, we show the regular one. The next thing we have to do, and this is new, we have to do the following method. We have to do height for row, So, what are the height of our rows? Well, I'm going to take this same if, and I'm going to say, if we do have an image, and I'm not going to use this because I don't care about the image, but all I want to know is if I have an image, I'm going to return what? I'm going to return 76.0. Else, I'm going to return what? I'm going to return 44.0. Okay, so I've set everything up. Let's give this a run, and hopefully there won't be any errors, and it should run okay. Okay, we have everything running, but there's no plus yet, and there's no data yet, but at least things seem to be working. So in the next part, we're going to start adding data and making this whole thing work. Alright, see you then. Bye-bye.